swing frame is an incredibly simple and great way to cook on your flare fire. You can swing your food in and out without getting yourself too hot. You can adjust the cooking height to optimize the cooking temperature for whatever food you're cooking. You can have a hot plate in here, a grill, the rotisserie, and you've still got all this other space so you can cook up a storm and keep the fire pumping so that you can entertain with style, and I'm going to show you how. Before using your swing frame, make sure you've taken the time to warm up your fire. Today I've taken an hour and I've got the fire pumping. The masonry is all warm, so I know that my cooking platform is stable. I've still got a good fire there and I've created a good amber base. That's perfect. I'm ready to cook. Second thing you want to do is make sure that you've washed your gear. You don't have to, but I like having all the grease and stuff off my swing frame from the last cook, and I've even washed my hot plate. And the third thing, if you've never used your swing frame before, is you want to make a little adjustment before you start cooking. If you're using your swing frame for the first time, you want to check that you've got it pretty well level. And this is helpful for when like I am today, I'm cooking fish, I'm going to be putting butter in here, and I don't want the butter just to sort of wash off to one end. So you can swing it in, and often they won't be completely level, mainly because of the taper of the fire. And if it's not, you can actually just lean up on the swing frame and just sort of put a bit of pressure on that pin, and you'll feel it make an adjustment, and you can do that without risk of damaging your swing frame. Swing it in and see if you've got level, and when you have, you're good to go. The next thing you want to do is choose your cooking height. Today I'm cooking down low, but if you've got your fire too hot, or depending on what you're cooking, you can put that up here. And then you want to heat up your plate or your grill. Today I'm cooking on a plate, so I'm going to swing that in, and you want to obviously get some embers in under there as well. Just drag some embers under, and when that's warm, you're good to start cooking. Well, I've just filleted my fish. It's fresh snapper. It's going to be incredible, and I think my swing frame hot plate is up to temperature. And the best way to tell the temperature here, well, there's two ways. You can use a temperature gauge like this, but what I'm going to do is just use the butter, and if the butter goes black, I know I've got it too hot, and if it doesn't really melt, I know I've got it too cold. I'm trying to not make it too scientific for everybody, because it's all about learning and practicing and making some mistakes along the way. But we all know fish tastes amazing in butter, so away we go, and that looks pretty good to me. The neat thing with the swing frame is you can swing it out and check on your food without getting too warm. It's a good way to see what's going on. And this thing is looking so good, but it just needs a little bit longer, so I'm going to swing it back in. The really cool thing is I've got the fire pumping over here as well, and everyone's staying warm. So yeah, this is pretty cool. The fish is done, it's good to come out. Again, I can swing that out, easy access. You can sometimes actually just dish up from the swing frame as well. You don't need to put it on a block like this. You can literally just let people help themselves from the swing frame. It's pretty cool. So, and then you can just swing that out of the way and enjoy the meal. This looks so good. So as you can see, the swing frame is super easy, and it's a really cool way to cook, quite a neat way to entertain. You can retrofit it to any flare fire, so just be in touch if you want to inquire about one of these babies. And you can swing it in, enjoy your food, and here's to more happy days on your flare fire.